Namaste. In this video, I am going to explain who is a Hindu. As we all know how the term Hindu originated from the ancient term Sapta Sindhu and coined Hindu by the Persians and the other foreign nations, it is also necessary to know who is a Hindu in the true sense. In the literal sense, we may say that a Hindu is a person who is born between Himalayas and the Hindu Mahasagar, that is the Indian Ocean. But there are certain necessary implications to be called oneself a Hindu in the true sense. To define Hindu, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar ji has given a famous couplet in Sanskrit. It says, Asindhu Sindhu Paryanta Yasya Bharata Bhumika Pitrubhu Punya Bhumischa Savai Hinduriti Smrutaha. Veer Savarkar ji adds inexorable logic in explaining who is a Hindu. He says, in spite of being born from the Sindhu to the Hindu Mahasagar, that is, from the Sindhu river to the Indian Ocean, a person should have the following traits to be a Hindu. At first, any person who considers the land from the Sindhu to the Hindu Mahasagar, that is the Indian Ocean, as the land of his forefathers, that is the fatherland or motherland, is called to be a Hindu. He has to consider this land as his Pitru Bhumi, that is the land of his forefathers. Secondly, a Hindu is one who considers this land of ours to be a Punya Bhumi, that is the holy land. He should consider this land as the land of his prophet, seers, sages, monks, of his godmen and guru, the land of piety and pilgrimage. Thirdly, a Hindu is one who inherits the blood of that race whose first discernible source could be traced to the Vedic Sapta Sindhus. Fourthly, a Hindu is one who has inherited and claims as his own the culture of Hindu race as expressed chiefly in their common classical language, the Sanskrit, and represented by a common history, common literature, art and science, architecture, law and jurisprudence, rites and rituals, ceremonies and sacraments, fairs and festivals. Finally, Veer Savarkar ji elucidates three essentials of Hinduness, that is, a common nation, Rashtra, a common race, that is, Hindu race, and a common civilization, that is, Sanskriti. The very word Hindu has also been used in Meru Tantra as Hinani Gunani Dushayati iti Hinduhu, which means one who rejects the weak and inferior Raja and Tama quality components and the resultant physical, verbal and mental inferior activities, and who is engrossed in the Sattva God component and therefore considers devotion unto God as the essence of life and thereby seeks God and further strictly adheres to Karma Yoga, that is, path of action so as to guide society, is called a Hindu. Lokamanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak has also defined Hindu in the Sanskrit couplet Pramanya Buddhir Vedeshu Sadhanana Manekata Upasyana Manayama Etad Dharmasya Lakshanam, which means one who accepts the Vedas, Puranas, Vedangas, Upanishads and their corresponding sects, many means of attaining God and no strict rule of worship is the quality of Hindu Dharma, and the one who abides these is known to be a Hindu. A Hindu also believes in the concept of karma, That is, we get what we do, and the concept of rebirth basing on the good deeds or misdeeds that we have done in our earlier life. To conclude, we may say that any person who is born between the Sindhu and the Indian Ocean and at the same time considers this land as the land of his forefathers and also the holy land is known to be a Hindu. Dhanyavad.